Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Vesta Angels Tarot Incorporated. This is going to be your Vestascope for August the 25th, 2020. When you add up today's date, it comes up to a 10, okay? So a lot of you can be really thinking about your career right now or doing a lot of things toward or for your career. Please also remember that I follow Vedic Sidereal on my channel, not Western astrology. So I am still in Leo season, okay? And up until September the 16th. All right. This is a general reading, so it may or may not even be your reading at this time. Remember, if it don't resonate with you right now, that means it's a prediction. It's something that can be coming up for you, okay? This also can be your sun, your moon, your rising, your Venus, and your Jupiter reading. So we have the rainbow blessings. Now, of course, a lot of you know that this tropical storm is going on. So do expect some type of blessings to be coming. Now, blessings are due for everybody, okay? And they come in all forms, shapes, sizes, situations. For some of you, it can be financial, since today's date is 10th house, which is speaking about your career, your finances, your money, job positions. If you're looking for a job, do expect that something will be coming up for you. If you're doing any type of business scenario things, that also will be coming from your 8th house. So coming from your 8th to your 10th, it comes from the work, the dedication, the progress that you put into your 8th house, okay, for you to receive it in your 10th. So if you're not putting any effort or determination or the hard work, the focus into your 8th house to do that transformation of what 8th house is, then your 10th house career ain't gonna be nothing, right? Okay. But some of you are really trying to understand, like, what is my deepest calling? Like, what is it that I'm really supposed to be doing, or what am I very skilled to do? That is really can be an epiphany or what's on your mind right now. Now, remember, a lot of times that we do certain jobs or do certain projects or an endeavor and think that that's what we're supposed to do. Maybe it comes naturally to you, but that may not necessarily be your calling, okay? So a lot of you may be really defining that or discovering that, okay? So learn to see God's presence in everyone that you meet, the mirror. So yes, a lot of you are or will be facing yourself in the mirror, okay? To heed and understand these blessings, or to get these blessings. You know, somebody also could be mirroring you, or some of you also can be really facing your own self in the mirror, really concretely asking yourself, what do you want out of life? Okay. And once you finally determine that and go toward that, that's when the blessing itself will be uncovered. When you're really wanting to follow your path and be you, okay, to be the real you, that itself is what the blessing, not what somebody else needs you to be, wants you to be, think you should be, or you think you should follow what they say that you should do. That's not really a blessing. That's a hindrance, okay? And I see surrender right here. Some of you need to surrender from that type of process of allowing other people to dictate, okay, where you should be, how long you should be there, what type of job you should be doing, because really they're putting you in the box. And this is what you're facing yourself now as the mirror, okay? Anytime you're doing something that somebody else think you should be or do or feel, then you're putting yourself or limiting your whole life in a box. You're not really fulfilling any type of blessings that could be, see reflection. This is exactly what I was trying to get out as a channel, okay? because my angels, they be channeling me things, but I have to try to convert it into English or, something that maybe, or as an example that you can understand. But simply, it's about reflection. This is exactly what a mirror does. It's all about reflection. Looking at yourself in the mirror and actually seeing your reflections of who you are and what you want to be. Now, this other person, if this is the other person in your life, it could be some power struggles that is going on. Okay. It's like it's a reflection. Whoever you may be thinking about, it's something that's going on with them that also may be reflecting you. And it can be bringing an aha moment into your own self, where that now you're looking at yourself and wanting to rediscover yourself as eighth house transformation. Because some of you may not like the reflection that you see anymore, and you want to change that. Okay. It's never too late for change. It's never too late for change. And once you finally, you see that tsunami. Now it could be also, I seen the power and a tsunami. It could be that this hurricane Laura, is it, could be turning into a tsunami, or a tsunami can be coming next, which is a wake-up call. Okay. Some of you, with this reflection and looking at your own self in the mirror, it's a wake-up call now that maybe that you're not really trying to see. But the wake-up call, the tsunami, is saying that it's time to see that. It's time to see your own true reflection. Look in the mirror. Okay. And then I feel that the blessings will start to unfold, because then you will begin to live your true self. You will start to begin to be your true self. Okay. When you ask for guidance and take action and put your faith in an outcome that you cannot see, then you will begin to dance with grace. Then you will begin to be happy, or at least content. Okay. Remember that you can only be the one that can make yourself happy. Don't rely on anybody else, or being with somebody else, or being in somebody else's energy you will think that will make you happy. Looking in the mirror as a reflection of who you are, what you want out of your own life. A lot of you have to remember that your life is your life. It's not how you determine you should live your life based on how you need to take care of other people. Right? You have to remember that. That's not your life, is to change your whole life of what you was actually born as a infant, to a child, to a adolescent, to an adult. That's not living your life. Is changing your whole life perspective of what you want to be, how you want to live your life, okay, who you want to be with. Changing all that to suit somebody else's life and to please them is not actually living. Okay. That's not living. That is not why the highest entity puts you here. The highest entity, the source, puts you here to live and to fulfill your life. Now, when you do things, okay, to help take care of, to also to be a reflection or a guidance or an assistant to other people on your path or in your life, then that's something different. But changing and just not totally living your life and being content with who you are as a person just to please somebody else. It can also be a family member. It could be a husband. It can be a wife. It can be your children. Okay? That's not fulfilling and actually living out your life path. So this is also, I feel, as a reflection that some of you are understanding. Okay. All right. So once you do and understand that, that's when the gift is going to come in. Now, you can choose left side, right side, but as you see the blessings and a gift, One person is a gift or can be, and the other person or the other side is a blessing. But what we have in the middle here, okay, which is the problem, which is reflection. Somebody is not wanting to look theirself in the, in the mirror to see their own reflection. And this person on the right is not wanting to do the inner work as reflection, okay? But they are also mirroring the other people or the other person. Both of you are your own unique gift and your own unique blessing, okay? To yourself, to family members, to whomever. But this person with the blessings is needing to receive the blessings as a gift from the other person. But what I feel is the common denominator here is reflection. So reflection also is a lot of times is about turning within to do your own sense of reflection about who you are. This other person that you're thinking about also could be mirroring you or showing something to you that you start to see within yourself. Now, grace is a gift from God. You don't need to work hard to earn it, feel worthy enough to deserve it, or surrender your needs to receive it. The gift of grace is your birthright. And that's what I was trying to explain when doing this reading. You don't have to be a particular person to fit somebody else's needs to be a gift. You're already a gift inside and to other people. Each of us as individual human beings, we all are gifts, okay? We all are blessings. Now, you also can choose to be a blessing to somebody, like, how you help with charity or help with the homeless, giving your time, your money, your energy to people as a sense of a blessing because you may be more fortunate than the other person. But this other person, both of you, okay, both of you is a gift to each other. But it's so much reflection and lack of gratitude here, okay, that I feel that the inner work is not being done, and this is what is causing the rift, in other words, or the lack of coming together, okay? If this person on the right will take time, or they may be taking time now to do more reflection or need to do reflection, okay? This person over here is being very detached, isolated, cold, very stiff with their emotions. But if they was to do and work on reflection, then they will actually come out celebrating or will dance to the from the guidance of their faith, okay, of releasing of what fixed nature they have about what the outcome should be. A lot of people have to remember your life is already determined, but a lot of humans feel like, okay, I have to be this way. I have to think this way because I'm following what somebody else told me here on earth instead of following your own path. That's going to lead to disappointment. It does it every time. But if you're being and living your true self as your own sense of reflection, then you will dance in the birthright of having to celebrate because you're following your own path. You're following your own true nature. Uranus, 11th house of wishes, Aquarius. Friends, groups of friends. Also, like I said, about charity, your hopes, your wishes, your dreams. All of this pertains to Uranus, 11th house, which is ruled with Aquarius, okay? An unusual example, a different way of looking. And again, the word of looking, reflection, a mirror. one of you or both of you need to look at things a different way. Do expect the unexpected change. Now, Uranus does like to stir up the situation because you're not being open to new ideas. You're not trying to invent a way to handle a certain type of thing. It can be today's date, your 10th house, which is your actual calling here on earth. So Uranus plus the highest entity, the energy of the planets, the angels, will be stirring up different situations in your life right now because you're not actually doing the work as reflection. One of you is the mirror, the other person is not. Okay. It can be also this person on the left is doing the reflection work, taking time to look in the mirror, to evaluate their self, to change what needs to be changed or looked at, or to look at something different. Being open to new ideas, inventing a way to handle things in their life, to be able to receive the blessings, because you have to be open to receive blessings. They just a lot of the times just don't dump on your doorstep. You receive the blessings by doing the inner work. You have to be open to receive. If you're closed off, okay, also as a sense of closing yourself off from people, closing off your emotions, closing off your reflections, closing off the way or different ways you can as a choice to look at things differently instead of a fixed or a certain type of way. Like it says that you're already predicting what the outcome is going to be, but you can't even see the outcome yet because it's not even here. That's a hindrance. That is a blocking, okay? A blocking type of energy. So Jupiter, Sagittarius, the insight to understand the wisdom, okay? It can be some rules that is being obtained, or it could be your own set of rules that you are putting on yourself that you may not necessarily need to have or to to go by in your life. But I just feel that more insight to understand the situation, more insight is needed, okay? Insight, reflection, taking time, seeing yourself in the mirror, being open to new ideas, finding a way. Because I feel that both of you, or a lot of you, already have a lot of this wisdom on the inside. But are you using that wisdom you already have to the highest ideals? Okay. Now, some of you also with your career, you're waiting or wanting to get an idea or something like that out to the world. Okay. You may need to invent a new way to do that. But be open to new ideas. Don't be concretely set in only one type of way, okay? In maneuvering in your life, that you only have to go by one set of rules or regulations, or it has to be only one type of way that the outcome is going to be. Like I say, you are not source, okay? And a lot of you do not know or don't know what your outcome is going to be until you die and ascend over. So you should be open to be able to maneuver and be flexible, okay? To be able to accept things and to be able to adapt to change. Because nothing is ever permanent except birth and death. Turning in, like I said. Again, the reflection, doing the mirror work. Gaining more insight, wisdom, sense of understanding. And like I said, with the mirror over here, this person is already doing that. Okay. Now, things could be slowing down before they start to speed back up. This person over here could also start to have kind of pulled back or started to slow down in some things, or is wanting to take things very slow right now. And it can be because they can have some blessings to already be bestowed upon them. And knowing that they are doing the work or trying to do the work, trying to be honest with themselves by looking in the mirror, keep turning inward for answers, because that's where you're going to get the answers from. You're not going to get the answers from other people. That is a form of dictation. And that's when you get into living by rules and regulations, by what somebody else dictated, okay, about how you should run or live your life as a certain pattern. Sharing. The abundance is trying to come in. You see the fruition, the fruit on the tray there? The sunflowers behind her hair. The sharing. It's a lot of red in this card too. This person on this side can start to receive their abundance, okay? Or they also could be in a sense of abundance but don't want to share. Now, abundance can be also experiencing. Abundance also don't have to be just about money. It can be yourself. Okay, somebody's not sharing their self. It can be that, like I said, they're going through a sense of reflection. Now, the universe is taking a person through reflection, but they could be refusing it as doing the work, right? Because the universe or the angels, the energy itself, always keep putting us through transformation. But some people will go through the transformation, but don't want to take the wisdom from the transformation that they went through and take that wisdom into the next step or part of their life. Because they're so fixed on through their self on how an outcome should be that they throw the wisdom out of the door, out of the window, okay, and go back to their regular ways on how they feel like, okay, because I did this in my life at this point, then this is how the outcome is going to be, because this is the time, money, and energy that I invested into it. But not necessarily so, not if that is your true path. And then if that's not your true path, regardless of however much time, energy, and money you put into a decision, okay, that you thought was very good, but it didn't turn out on down the line you wanted it to be, that turns into a lesson. So you take that lesson and you move on in your life on your path, okay, as part of your wisdom, and you continue walking. You just don't stay stuck in something, okay, until you finally see that it's going to turn out the way that you pictured it in your head. So this person over here, like I said, is doing or going through, is having this experience right now. Okay. Bottom of the deck is the Empress. Venus, love, unconditional love, the lotus flower here. Okay. You have to look in your chart and see where Venus is placed in what house. Wherever Venus is placed in what house is where she is trying to I left some of the deck out. Is where she's trying to make a connection. Okay. So I'm going to just shuffle these because I didn't pick up all of the deck and see if anything come out. One more time. Okay. Bottom of the deck is playfulness. I believe this is like the Fool card. It can be playfulness. Some of you is really just wanting to get out and to play and to live your life. Okay, and not to live your life as as still can being like as a hindrance. Okay, so sunset popped out. These are your doors. It came in reverse. Time here turns to release and unfurl. Old cords of pain fade as the sunlight burns. Okay, so, and you already see the blessings here, right? So this person over here, they're feeling like time is not turning. Okay, and that they may not have released the old cords of pain yet, so that the sunlight can come in. This is why right now they're still turning within to finish getting that wisdom, insight, and understanding as looking in the mirror. This again reflects back to why they are taking things very slow right now. All right, birth. And I did say from birth to death, right? Begin here is in reverse. Birth came in concern energy, okay, which is not a no and not a yes. So this person is stagnant, is stuck. Another gateway appears in view. New life is unfolding with blessings to you. So this person, while they're, or if they should be doing their reflection, okay, and while they're doing this, they then, when the next gateway will open, this person will come out transformed. Now, like I said, coming out in concerned energy, this person may be doing the work or they may not, okay, because the gateway has not opened for this person. They're still experiencing reflection from within. So their new sense of life is not unfolding as the blessing that is trying to come in to make them dance. Remember, like I said, this person is so fixed on how things should be, how things should operate, how things are automatically supposed to turn out in life. And that's out of that person's pay grade. You cannot determine based on what you did so far in your life on how it's, because remember that a lot of people may even work 20, 30, 40 years at a company, and then they took all this money and put it in their 401k and did this, and then something may happen where that they may not even end up retiring from that company. Okay, that company can go into a shutdown. Some of that money in their 401k can disappear. The company can go bankrupt. But you're so fixed on the outcome because you did this, and this. Okay, you as a human is trying to pre-plan your life out, but that's not how it go. Your life is already determined. But you find it out as you live your true life, be and stand in your true self, and then you just walk your path. So beginning here came in reverse, which is, do not fear what travel brings, my dear. The moment is yours. Begin now here. But it's in reverse. So if this was you information concerning the relationship has stopped. Okay. And it's not moving forward because this person is refusing a rebirth of transformation. And this person has slowed down because they feel like they cannot be the blessing to this person to receive as a gift because they are so not wanting to do the reflection. But they are experiencing a lot of things in their life right now that is showing them that it's time for a rebirth. Okay. Now, some of you also may get pregnant with the Empress here in playfulness. So make sure you just take heed and caution for that. All right. But the lotus flower, the Empress, is also about birth. So this person on the right also can be doing a lot of reflection because they may be giving birth or have a birth of a child that is almost due. And then they will be celebrating. They will be experiencing themselves as a new father, a new mother again. Okay. And they will be sharing the fruition with family members, like a baby shower. Also can be a wedding. Okay. Nurturing. This is why the Empress is on the table here. Nurturing. And I feel that this is what this person wants to be as a blessing to the person on the right hand side. That was quick. Inner child work. Okay. So this is what this person also is working on, or for some of their path, they have cleared or healed some of their heart chakra when it comes to inner child. And I did just speak about children. Okay. But this person, this comes from, okay, thank you, angels. This comes from birth. This comes from part of their karma that they need to heal from. Okay. That they came through the gateway as this particular karma. And this is what this person needs to do as a sense of reflection to work on. Also is wanting or needing to heal some things from their inner childhood that happened. Okay. Can also be from a mother. Things that happened to this person as a child regarding their mother. Maybe their mother did not share to them. Maybe their mother did not reflect a lot of things, or reflected a lot of things onto them as a child. And this is what they still are experiencing as an adult right now. But they really want to dance. They really want to celebrate and to be happy. Okay. All right. Clarity is at the bottom of the deck here. No clarity is found between the both of you so far. All right. Let me go ahead and end it here. It's already like 30 something minutes. Thank y'all so much for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.